Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody's having a great day. It is Thursday, June 11th, 2026. Where is the day going? Where is the month going? Where has the year gone? But it has gone in the right direction positively for everyone. Whether you know it or not, it is a great time to be alive and a great time to be here. Thank you so much for joining us this morning as we do our Thursday morning takeover. Thursday morning takeover is here. All right. So don't forget to click like, click share, let everybody know we're here. We're right now live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, the Roku Network, and TikTok. Get ready for another great show. No, we have another great show. We're ready. We're here. It is the Thursday morning takeover. And of course, what are we going to get to? What are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? That game last night. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it. I saw it and I still don't believe it. I'm watching the game. I'm out in my yard. I'm actually listening to the game in the first half in my yard, putting some sweet potato vines out, trying to beautify my front area, trying to get some curb appeal. And I kind of see it and I'm listening at the same time. And I'm just kept saying to myself, these referees are empowering San Antonio beyond belief. They put Knicks in foul trouble early, got Cat foul trouble early. Make sure he's out of the game. They played 12 people in that first half. And they were just kind of holding on by a fingernail on the edge. They were on the edge of the holding on by a fingernail. And they made every shot because they were empowered. They felt so comfortable knowing that the referees had their backs. Referees had their back. That's basically what it was. The empowerment started before the game even started. When they came back and said in game 3 that Wemby, they didn't upgrade that foul to a flagrant foul, they let San Antonio know, hey, you can do what you want to do. And they went out and did it. Went out and did it exactly. Then they got into the game. Then they started giving them carte blanche to go out and do what they want on the court, calling everything against the Knicks. And then, they were up 29. But at that point, it was incumbent upon San Antonio to do what they're supposed to do, to continue to keep that lead, and they did not do that. That was the difference. The league set it up for them to win. They didn't win because of poor game management. I've been there as a coach. I've been there on both sides. I've been up big and lose and lost. I've been down big and came back and won. At the end of the day, it's incumbent upon the coach, as when everything starts everything rushes, the fish rush from the head down. Coming upon coach to let them know, hey, this is a situation. We got to continue to play to win, not play not to lose at this point. Shooting 8 3-pointers in a row, you up 20. No. We're gonna run our offense at this point. We're gonna run our offense all the way down to the 18-second mark on every possession, and we're gonna get a good shot. And that's what you do. We're gonna continue to play great defense, and that's what you do. They didn't do that. The entire second half, halftime, I ran, took a shower after being out and working in the yard, and I'm sitting there watching this game, and I'm saying to myself, I'm gonna turn this up. I said it about 10 times. I'm gonna turn this up. Man, I'm gonna turn this up. Man, I'm gonna turn this up. I'm gonna turn this up. I can tell you how many times I said that. And actually, they was down 10, 9, 5, 3, 2, winning. I'm just sitting there. Normally I'd be like, I'm just sitting there watching this. You got to be kidding me. This does not make any sense. This makes no sense whatsoever. Why is it that this is happening? I don't get it. It did not make any sense to me. How it is that they allowed them to come back. I understand that the Knicks were not going to stop playing. You never stop playing. They sped the game up. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. They sped the game up. They put the game back in their favor in terms of speeding the game up to get the possessions that they needed to get to do so to extend the game over in their favor. They did that. But at what point were the Spurs going to say, no, this is our game? And you can blame a lot of that on you, on you as a young team. Of course you can. They were their young team, so you can blame that on the youth side of it. But the truth being is, you cannot have that. You cannot have that at all. And you always hear me say I feel bad because of this, and this. I really don't feel bad this time. I don't. I don't feel bad for them. This is something they're gonna have to learn from. That's for sure. They're gonna have to learn from this. That this is one of those hard lessons. 20 years from now, when some of those guys will never get back to the finals, they're gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt immeasurably. Because now they're up 3-1. Can they win 3 games in a row? They can win 3 games in a row, but are they going to win 3 games in a row? Is the question. Probably not. In the beginning, I said the Knicks in 6. So they're going to go to San Antonio Saturday night. Play Saturday night. And of course, I'm going to hold my prediction till Saturday morning when I'm back with Felix. We'll probably be taping tomorrow. Right around this time, we'll be taping. And so we'll be looking towards making our prediction for that at the time. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to make sure I'm live on my socials. I see it's on Facebook. Let's see. Facebook is not showing. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to things go back and forth for whatever reason. I see it's on YouTube. Let me check LinkedIn real quick. Instagram is not working. This lets me know to do a better job of making sure everything is in place. LinkedIn is up. Let me check Twitch. All right, Twitch is up, and let me check X. We're up and live on X. And TikTok is giving me a little bit of trouble as well. It's all right. Those same two that seem to give me trouble every time, TikTok and Instagram. We're going to figure it out. But we're still here. And I want to thank you for being here. Leave a comment. I can see it no matter what platform you're on, and you're here with me this morning, and you agree or disagree or think I'm off base, think I'm on base, think I'm crazy. Let me know. Because as you know, I'm sorry, my name is Kamau. We're one half of the duo Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix. Felix is not joining us this morning for Thursday morning takeover, but he will be with us this Saturday, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or all of these socials. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Because I saw it and I still don't believe it. I don't believe it. They were up 29. How do you go up 29 and lose? Like I said, I've been there. I've been there as a coach. I've been there as a player on both sides. Been up big and lost. Been down big and come back and win. It's incredible. As always, I look at the scores. I look at the full box score. Champagne 5, Wimbiana 24, Ian Fox 18, Vassell 18, Stephon Castle 13. If I had to pick an MVP right now for the Spurs, it'd be definitely Vassell. If they would have won the tournament, that's what I would pick as my MVP. Dylan Harper 21, Carter Bryant 5, and Keldon Johnson 2. On the Knicks side, OG Anunoby with the putback win. Went straight down the lane. Nobody put a body on him. Went up with the tip. Karl Anthony Towns 13, Josh Hart 6, Mikal Bridges, 7, and Jalen Brunson with 36 after a slow start. He only had, 2 points, 4 points after the first quarter. Ridiculous. But he came back and put it together. Let's see here. Mitch Robinson, 2. Jordan Clarkson, 2. Alvarado, 8. Who almost turned the ball over on the last possession. The ball stayed in the backcourt when his body was in the front court. The ball has to totally ball in the feet that totally has to go across the front court. I'm sitting there looking at that like, what is wrong with this guy? And Mike Brown's looking at him like, hey man, what you doing? What you doing? I thought I was gonna see Mike Brown totally lose his stuff. And it would have been warranted. Because he shows, I don't know what he was thinking about. I have no idea what he was thinking about. None whatsoever. All right, let's see here. Great game, though. Great game all the way around. It kept everyone's attention. I want to see what the ratings are like. They normally announce ratings this time of morning. I want to see the ratings are looking like for the game. That's what I want to see. I want to see what the ratings look like. But that was unnecessariness. I'm gonna say it again. Spurs were empowered by the league. Go out and do what you want. They did that. But the league can't make them play an entire fourth quarter. They had an opportunity. They gave them that opportunity to win twice in the Garden. I was talking to good buddy Mingo, at a local store where he said, I said, who you got to win tonight? He said, well, I'm from San Antonio, so I got the Spurs. I said, so you think the Spurs gonna win back to back inside the Garden? He says, well, the next one back to back down in San Antonio. I said, okay. So I'll be interested to see what he has to say when I talk to him later on today. See how he still feels about that. I know I'm excited about Saturday night. Saturday night's the next game. Saturday night at, let me get the time and the score and everything. Well, the time, like I said. The time of this game. It is going to be 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, game 5, and that'll be Thursday. And then if necessary, Tuesday. 16th, 7:30, same time. And then Friday, they'll come back Friday and play game 7 on Friday, if it gets that far. Right now, we're looking at game 5, and I will give my prediction on Saturday. We do our Saturday show, myself and Felix together. And I'm excited about this weekend, about these games. Really quickly, I want to touch on the NHL before I get out of here. Series is tied at 2-2. The Golden Knights lost 5-3. I'm surprised that game was even as close as that was. 'Cause real quickly, I keep forgetting that those games start earlier. I'm going to turn it on. Things that starts at 7:30, but it starts at 7 was Central Time. And they were already down 3-1. They made a game of it, came back, tied it at 3. And then the Golden Knights gave up 2 quick goals. Canes played very, very well. Very, very well. And got the open net goal. Looked like a pool. One banker. Get it off the side of the rail, and the defense couldn't catch up with it to get it out of the net in time. And wound up winning that game 5-3. That game, they play their next game tonight, 7 p.m. They are in Carolina. With 7 p.m. start Eastern, 8 p.m. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern start. And I'm going to give a prediction for that game tonight. I like Carolina. I didn't know I was going to say that, but I like Carolina tonight. They're playing very, very well. I like Carolina 6-4. Carolina 6-4 tonight. I'm going to go to the Hurricanes. 6-4. Well, 6-4 with the Hurricanes. Nobody can stop anybody. Both goalies are Sieves. Both goalies are Sieves. So I'm going 6-4, Carolina. All right, everybody, that is my 15 minutes. I'm going to get out of your way. You want to have a great, great day today. Tell somebody you love them. Find some people that is in your village. Support yourself. Believe in yourself. Go out and do it.